Just wanted to make a really short video on how to circumnavigate the flat earth. And what caused me to make this video is I have a Facebook friend who stated that he has a friend who is a pilot that I guess hauls freight on a carrier plane all around the world, and that the pilot had asked him, if the earth is flat, how did he travel east, going east all the way around the world and ending back up in the country that he started from by only going east. And it's really simple, and I'm going to show you this real quick. First of all, we're going to use a true flat earth map, which is from 1892, and this copy is out of the Boston Public Library. Now, in order to understand this, first you have to understand magnetism. Now, this compass right now is pointing to the real North Pole. The little arrow is north, and it's pointing to the real North Pole. But watch when I alter that with a magnet. That's the same thing the North Pole does. It automatically pulls that north arrow to it. So this magnet would be the North Pole, okay? Now, on the map, I've already magnetized the center of this flat earth map, which will be the North Pole. Now, check this out. As we take this compass, which as you can see, it's pointing north where it's supposed to right now. But now we're going to go take it to a smaller scale, which is going to be right here. Now watch what happens to the compass. It automatically points to the center of the flat earth map. Now watch as I move it around the center of this. Being that it's magnetized, it will automatically point to the center no matter where it is on this map. Now, let's get to the point. The guy said his route started in Dubai, then went to Asia, then he went to Sydney, Australia, then he went to the United States, then to Europe, and then ending back in Dubai. Now check this out. Watch where the east stays at on the compass the whole time. Here's the flight. Okay? East. The whole time. East. 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 So no matter where you go, no matter which country you're in, like right here, here's the United States. This over here is the east. This is the west. The sun comes up on the eastern coast and sets on the west coast. Well, let's move the compass over here. East coast, west coast. The north is always going to be north, no matter which one of these countries you're in. As you can see here, the north is always going to be north, and east is always going to be east. South is always going to be the same south that you've always known it as, and west is always going to be west, no matter which one of these countries you're in. So therefore, there's how the pilot traveled east around a flat earth, because your compass will always point to the magnetic pole. You have two sides to a magnet, and one's called the North Pole, which is the pull side, and one side of the magnet is called the South Pole, which is the push side. So if this compass is always pointing north, or south always pointing to the ice wall, to the ice wall. Now, what's south of all of these countries on a globe? The Antarctica, right? So when people think, all these countries think the Antarctica's under them, but it's not, it's the ice wall. So the ice wall is south, always. The ice wall is south, no matter where you go on the flat earth. And the North Pole is always going to be in the north. And you can only travel around the world going east, which is this way, or west. Now check out the compass. Where's it pointing to when we're going this way? West, right? All the way around, it's pointing west. And you can look it up yourself. We can only circumnavigate the earth from east to west. Nobody ever in history has ever circumnavigated the earth north to south. which means if you start here in the North Pole, you cannot circumnavigate around back to the North Pole by flying over the South, because there is no South. They don't want you to know that, so that's why it's called no-fly zones, and you're not allowed to circumnavigate over what they call Antarctica, which is not really Antarctica. It's an ice wall, and it ends there, and that's why they banned you from flying over it. Now pay attention as we turn the flat Earth map into a globe. Pay attention to the continents. They are still positioned north, east, west, and south. And take a look at the ice wall. What's it become when you turn it into a ball? It becomes the Antarctica. And if you'll notice, it's south of all the continents, just like the ice wall is south of all the continents on the flat Earth map. And therefore, you cannot tell the difference. The only reason that you believe what you believe is because that's what you have been taught to believe without questioning it. Now, this is not something new. You know, everyone has known this for 5,000 years, all ancient civilizations, all the way up. I mean, this map is 1892. It says scientifically and practically correct. This is not something new. This has always been like this. And now look, even the ice wall itself is named all the way around it. Now all of a sudden that we live on a globe, all those places are gone, they don't exist anymore. Well, how did they exist in 1892, but they don't exist now? And as you can see right here on the map, it says Antarctic Circle. It doesn't say Antarctic continent, because it's a circle of ice that surrounds the Earth and holds all of the oceans in. So anyways, that is how you circumnavigate on a flat Earth. It's really, really simple. Thanks for watching.